purpose of this video is to show how to assess using the activities and workbooks function on iLearner. I'm currently logged in as the assessor, and provided the centre administrator's got all the parameters correct, this can all be done via the assessor login. First, after you've logged in, hit the Manage Learners button. Select the learner that you would like to manage, and where you've set up an activity or a workbook, you will see the fact that there is one workbook available and this hasn't yet been assigned. Click the link, hit the Assign It button, and now you can see one workbook is available and one workbook is assigned. This will automatically send a mail to the learner, and in that mail there will be an invitation to complete the activity, and if you have attached a workbook, activity, set of questions, whatever it might be, to the workbook assessment, this will be available for the learner to download, complete, and then re-upload to the system and mail to you. Once you have received the workbook from the learner, you will need to download it, read it, make a decision as to whether or not it's sufficient. At this point, we're considering that the workbook is sufficient and you wish to assess it as the assessor. Looking through the portfolio, we first need to click the Progress button, and you will see towards the right of the screen that we have one activity. That's the activity that we've just assigned. So we're going to hit the Activities bar at the top, and then we are going to add evidence to that activity. Subject, evidence provided for activity, which we would suggest that you alter. So it's the Unit 1 workbook. It could be anything. It could be a workbook that does more than one unit. It might be the Health and Safety workbook, the Understand Principles and Practices in Education workbook. Whatever it might be, should be your subject. You've then got up to 3 browse buttons. So if there is more than one piece of evidence that needs to be in this activity, you've got up to 3 options. So browse and attach in the normal way, and then you would send mail. This is sending the mail to the portfolio. The next page then is saying to you, is this activity complete? If the activity is complete, how complete is it? So we're going to say that this is 100% complete. We're happy with it, and it will sign off all the criteria that we've claimed in the background. We then need to tell our IQA, our EQA, what assessment method we've used. So it could be questioning. We then want to give some feedback to our learner. That should be typed in the box where I've just typed feedback. Once I'm happy, I've typed my feedback, and again, if you want to put an audio feedback there, you can do. I would save my assessment. As you can see now, my feedback's saved, my 100% decision is saved. And just to highlight what that has done, if we go back to the Progress button, you can now see that the unit with the activity is 100% complete. And what that has done is that has avoided the need for us to start to check each one of the different criteria off at 100%, because that's all been completed in the background.